Hi everyone, yet another podcast from myself. Apparently evil, I don't know about genius, but definitely genius. Okay? And we're gonna go ahead and start off with a little bit of reference to Nino Rota. I think that's the name of the guy who created The Godfather. And so when you listen to the music from the album is it's like it's got the guy with the rose right on his tuxedo, and just think about your heart, think about your the breastplates that used to be made during times of medieval times. They used to wear chainmail armor and diamond armor and diamond studded armors, right? Or I mean, perhaps so. When you create the stars, and then just kind of so we're gonna go ahead, scroll back from that, reload, and cycle through it. And then you're gonna get kind of like an upward. If you remember Upwards from the board game times, it was actually established back in medieval times. And during medieval times, when they were doing jousting, and when there was Mel Gibson's Braveheart, and all the battles of Sterling, and during those times, Upwards was like one of those fantastic types of things, because you had to layer the letters on top of the other letters. And so when you finally noticed what it was that was going on, then you're able to kind of realize, hey, there's so much more to learn about life, and the assumptions of the patriarchy and the monarchy. And also, speaking of the monarchy, shout out to one of my cool friends for a congratulations to him, and just keep up the wonderful work. I know you're just sitting there listening to this fucking bullshit and laughing. So just step aside for a moment, scroll your chair to the right, okay, because there's information that is still being delivered from the medieval ages. And so when you watch movies like The Last of the Mohicans, it's kind of like, it seems like it would be more of a brown color, and then it turns into like a beige. If you've studied how swords are made and where they're forged in fires, you speak in terms of the Dovahkiin. I was gonna say Dovahkiin. Either way, it works out, because so Falcon that, shut it down. And thank you so much for listening to this podcast. Trust me, okay, alright, thanks, love y'all, and have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas. Okay, thanks, alright, bye-bye. Now here's an addendum to the other podcast, because I need to freaking match the time. It has to be like 3 minutes more or something like that. It reminds me of this song that I once posted up called 3 a.m. And it's kind of like you get the ketchup and mustard colors, you're driving in one direction or the other, and that's what this podcast is actually going to be about. It's going to be about drifting, mechanical segmenting of the blueprints involved with engine blocks and silicone turbines. And when you read books about turbines, you'll probably notice that there are a lot of spinners, a lot of spin ups. And when you have the spin ups, you'll realize that your tires, your rims are actually really cool. They spin in kind of the same direction that a rap video would display one of those really beautiful looking cherry cars. And if it isn't cherry, it's definitely lime. And so if you're not going to go that route, excuse me, Where are you going? Huh? No. All right. Anyways, back to this to the podcast. What we're going to go ahead and do is segue into the kind of the Walmart section of walking around with jackets, leather jackets, if you need a leather jacket, and also now that we are up into the pacing realm, I've got a lot of love for the breathing atmosphere of dragon work, and dragon work comes from the ancient car terms of the 1600s. And when you take the 16 and then the double zero and you spin it around, and then you're just like, wow, okay, I'm a little bit confused now. But then you take a mechanical manual, and usually you find those in your glove compartment. You have like it helps when you read over the car, the DMV license plate, and then there's like another sectional. You get the VIN, and it's kind of like, whoa, Stitch is an actual TV show, or it was a movie and then they turned it into a TV show, and that's why we have family tradition of Christmassy type of medieval times, and when everyone has disassembled their chainmail armor, still yet underneath they have kind of like a sort of a diamond protection, and that is what makes the earth so gleeful, and you can thank Gaia for providing so much of the source of the fruition and food of the information and the provisions that are provided for everyone abroad in the earth. And just stay focused, stop taking the attention from that, and then just I'm talking to my shadow, when you think of beige. Okay, so have a wonderful time. Thank you so much. We're gonna go ahead and just stay calm and cool, okay, and be aware. All right, have a wonderful time. Thanks. Bye-bye.